Welcome back to another episode of My Brand World, and today is day vlog 17. Sorry, I had a hiccup there. So yeah, basically I just had to show some things so far. I was gonna make this vlog. The reason this didn't come out earlier is because I was waiting because Keaton said he was gonna make me one of his knives that he made out of a file, and I thought it was pretty cool. So he said he was gonna make me one, and with a paracord wrap as the handle, and he was gonna make him a matching one. So we're gonna have matching knives. But I don't know, he said he was making them, and he said he needed like 3 or 4 more days, but that was like 4 or 5 days ago. So I don't know, but he also has been updating me on it, and but he kind of just stopped a little bit ago, and I haven't really heard from him in like 3 days now, so I don't really know what the deal is with that. But Keaton, if you're watching this, comment down below if you're almost done with them or anything. But so yeah, but if he is still making them, whenever I get the knife, I will show you that. I'm going to take a break and get rid of these hiccups real quick. Okay, that should be good. Usually how I get rid of them is I just hold my breath for a long time, and it actually just gets rid of them right away. So if you don't know how to get rid of hiccups, that's like the best way, is just hold your breath for a while. But so yeah, I think I got rid of them now, luckily. But so yeah, whenever I got that knife, I will show it to you, but I have some big knife news after this. But first off, got some new posters. I don't know if I've showed these. I don't think I have. Yeah, I haven't. But this is my updated Photoshop wall. As you can see, it's getting quite full. But of course, here's the Clone War B poster, because you guys know that for some of my skits, some of my favorite ones, I put the posters up. Not all of them, because of course I have tons of skits, and it would literally probably fill this whole wall almost by now. But I have Speedy Money so far, Night Strider, and Clone War B. So I really like that one. I just took the picture with the cloning app that I used to make that, and all the time I use cloning, I use that app, and it also takes pictures. So I did a picture, and you can see there's like, you can't even see the line, so it literally just looks like there's like 4 of me. It just says you are your choices. I saw that quote on Google Images, and I was just like, oh, that's perfect for it, because I'm my clones, and I made the choice to make clones, so I thought it was perfect. And if you notice, towards the end I said, and I will remember, I am my choices, so I said that. But yeah, so that is a Clone War B poster. You would have saw it. It was at the beginning and at the end of Clone War B, and it was the thumbnail for Clone War B, of course, because it's the main poster for it. And then this one I haven't showed on a video yet. It was just kind of a, it's not a Creative Mind poster. As you guys know, that's Creative Mind 1, Creative Mind 2, and Creative Mind 3. As you can see, though, but those have five pictures that I made up, at least 5 or more. That one has 5, that one has 5, and that one has like 7, I think. But yeah, so this one is just 1, but it's pretty awesome. I was trying to take pictures of my dog, but it's quite hard to get pictures of him. So I finally got one, and it was perfect because his mouth was open because he was like licking his lips, and I got him right when he was licking his lips. You can see it's just perfect. Like, just says Thug Life right there, $100 bill, cash background. And then of course an Audi R8 is my favorite car, but that's not my favorite one. That's the convertible, but that's my favorite one right there. But that's the convertible white one, the Spider, and yeah. So, and then I just put Taco with his mouth open and licking his lips, and then I put the little Thug Life glasses on him, and then the Thug Life cigar. So I think that picture's pretty amazing. I might even set it as a thumbnail. I don't really know yet. But yeah, so those are my posters. Of course, I don't have the knife quite yet, but also something new that I put on display is this monstrosity. So, oh yeah, and I also put this, Ben 10 Ultimate Alien used to be my favorite show, and that was my favorite alien of all time. So I got him back, and I display him now, because that's, like, just some of my, like, favorite weird little toys of all time that I just thought would be cool if I put them on display or whatever. But I put that on display, and if you guys don't know, that's a Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime double hook. Not the one where it's, like, not beat up and he has double swords. No, this is the one, I guess it's a Walmart exclusive back when it was out, but it's, he's, like, beat up, half of his face looks, like, burned. He's, like, beat up, and he has double hooks instead of double swords, but basically it was, like, $70 when I got it, and I searched, and my dad got it for me, as a present before he deployed a long time ago, back in, like, I think it was 2010, because Transformers Revenge of the Fallen was in 2009, and, yeah, so he gave that to me then, and, yes, it was like $70 or $80 back then. I searched it up on Amazon, and I guess now it's, like, I found, like, the lowest one I could find was, like, $150, but they got all the way up to, like, $500, so they're actually quite a bit. So I finally, like, that was, like, it was so hard to transform, and then I had him, like, half robot mode, so then Brayson thought he could transform him into robot, or into truck mode. He couldn't, so then I had to go through and really try getting it together, but I actually got it together better than the first time. Like, you can see there's no crack right there or anything, and it's, like, perfect. It just looks awesome. So I put that right there just because he's, like, an expensive Transformer, and it's, like, the best Optimus Prime Transformer ever, and, he just looks really detailed and good, so I put that right there. And that's pretty much it for my room. But, I played with my Brightbugs. You would have saw in the Brightbugs Tricks video, that I had that app finally, because it came out on Android, and I forgot it was on iPod. Or Apple, but, so yeah, I did that, and, also, and so you would have saw that on there, but thank you guys so much. We're at, like, 140 views on that already after only, like, 3.5 days, but also we were at Home Depot yesterday, and I saw this. It was, trash bags, and, it actually, in quotation marks, says body right there. You can see that? Yeah. I noticed that, and I showed my mom. But I didn't have my iPod and my camera were in the car still. You know, I took a picture with my mom's phone. She sent it to me on Messenger because it was hilarious that it was on trash bags and it had body in quotation marks. It was after all the stuff. It was like saying the net worth and the weights and like the capacity and volume and everything. And all of a sudden it just says body in quotation marks. And I was just like, oh, okay, it's telling you could fit most bodies in here. So that was kind of weird, but also, I changed my drum setup, finally. You guys have been telling me on, like, drum things to tune my toms, but I finally tuned them. I've been wanting to tune them quite a while, too, because they were, like, really too light, but now you can hear them, like, Like, you remember they used to be like, doop, 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 like really, really light, but that one's like that. So now my drum set is completely in tune. Not completely perfect, but pretty good, but it should be pretty good, because, I mean, brand new, this drum set's like $1,000, or my dad said brand new, this drum set's like $800, plus all the add-ons we have. Altogether, it'd be around $2,000. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick little drum solo here. Okay, here we go. I'll try playing my toms as much as I can so you guys can see it. So. This one kind of like has this, so like when I'm like playing like this, like. Hear like the buzz of the snare, but like when it's off, when it's just like this, you can really hear it. But if I have it turned off, it sounds a lot better. But just to show you guys the toms, I have turned my snare off, and I'll show you the toms real quick. So this one sounds like this now. This one sounds like this. Tom sounds like this. Yeah, so here we go. And then there's this kind of like tom if you turn the snare off. And I also got better in my drum roll right here. It's pretty good. Sounds like all together and everything. But yeah, so also that new song by 21 Pilots, Heathens, for Suicide Squad. I was pretty good at this. I'm not listening to it. When I'm listening to it, I'm like perfect at it. But we'll see how good I am without listening to it. So it's kind of like this a little bit. Let me see. It's like. It's really hard when I don't have my headphones on or anything, but it's kind of weird. But when I do have my headphones on and I'm actually listening to the song, it's actually really good, and I'm really good at it. But I'll probably do a complete drum video pretty soon. Some people have been asking for complete full-on drum videos, so I'll probably play that in a little bit on some drum video, hopefully soon. But as another plan for another video coming probably tomorrow anyway. Yeah, tomorrow, most likely guaranteed. Yeah, so those are my toms all updated. My drum set has not moved. It's just that, well, actually we did kind of move it so it was even again and everything. But yeah, so that is how my drum set sounds now. So yeah, hopefully it sounds better. Leave down in the comments if you think the toms sound better. I think they sure do. That's probably the best they've sounded since I got the drum set. So yeah, that's pretty good. But if you haven't checked it out, please check out Heathens by 21 Pilots. I was so excited when I saw the link on Facebook. I was just like, oh yes, they finally made a new song. Because their last new song, I believe, was Heavy Dirty Soul, or one of their, I think it was that, but one of their Blurry Face things. And their last newest song, I believe, was like around a year ago. So I was really excited for that. And also it's pretty exciting because I guess they were, it's part of the Suicide Squad trailer, and I'm going to go see that. So yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna play like during the credits or something, so or hopefully it's even on the movie, not just in like the background or whatever. But yeah, so I'm really excited to see that on the movie now. I'm even more excited to see Suicide Squad. And yeah, but it was also, I congratulated them and everything because, I mean, it's their first song to be like on a movie, plus it's like one of the most anticipated movies of the year. So I thought that was pretty cool. And also, I would say it's one of like my top 5 favorite. It's probably in like my top 3. I'd say my top 3 favorite ones now are probably Stressed Out, Heathens, and Heavy Dirty Soul. Not in order, but those were probably my top 3, but I also really like Ride and all them. Pretty much any 21 Pilots song almost. But yeah, so that's a really good song. So if you haven't yet, please check out Heathens by 21 Pilots. It's a really, really good song. But yeah, so now on to the final things. So you would have saw my knife collection here. I said probably after that I was probably going to be done because I had like my completed collection. Like I had just regular folders, a multi-tool, like a kind of assisted folder, and then spring assisted, karambit, and yeah, like spring assisted knives, and then I got a karambit, and then like one of the gun knives with like the pullback thing. And I was saying that's probably all, yeah, and then I got swords and all that and throwing knives, so I pretty much was saying like that's all the types of knives I want. But I forgot there's like one more that I need, and it's the OTF, which if you don't know is the out the front. And yes, I finally ordered one, so I was really excited because it's actually one of the Schrade Viper OTFs. As far as I know, they're like the only legal OTFs. But I also searched up the knife laws in Montana, and I guess every single knife is legal except for automatic, which is like OTFs where you can just go like, but the Schrade ones you go like, and then you have to like pull the safety and then pull it back down and then do it again. So those ones are legal where you just like go like that and they just come in and out. So automatic knives are legal, and then I believe that's it. It was like yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just automatic knives. Oh yeah, automatic knives, and then switchblades, which are like stilettos, like not like that stiletto, but stiletto like real Italian stilettos or whatever, like ones where you press the button and it like pops out really somewhat quick. But yeah, so those are the only 2 knives that are illegal in Montana, and surprisingly, I guess any knife is, other than that is legal. Like, some of them you're not allowed to carry, but I mean, like, you're allowed to have, but like, you can have like butterfly knives. It said you could have any OTFs as long as they're not automatic, and throwing stars, throwing knives, which I wasn't too surprised about that part, but it also said you could have like disguised knives, which if you don't know what that is, it's like makeup, and then you like take the cap off, it's a knife or like a pen or a comb or whatever. So yeah, that was pretty cool, and I guess those are all legal. So I'm getting one of those, and it's actually my dream one. So it's a Schrade Viper OTF 3, and that's the Schrade SCH A3BS, and Schrade is my favorite knife company so far. But yeah, so it's an OTF, and I was gonna get like the square one that was cool, but like not really that cool. It's like just a rectangle, didn't have much detail, but I got to spend a little bit extra money, and I got my awesome one, which if you don't know, it is the Schrade. I don't know the full name but if you just search up Schrade Viper 3, the unboxing and review will be up tomorrow, but if you want to know earlier, you can search it up, and it's the Schrade Viper 3 OTF. So the Schrade Viper, so the Schrade Viper 3 OTF is what I'm getting, and I'm really, really excited. And it's really cool and just looks awesome. So it's like Schrade SCH A3BS and like that are like my 2 dream knives. So those are like my top 2 favorite knives. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And I believe that's pretty much it. Hopefully you liked that slideshow at the beginning. That was a car show we went to, I believe, like 3 days ago or so. We went to it on Friday night. I can't really remember, but I think it was on Friday night. Oh yeah, it was on Friday night, but we went there, and then there was actually a car show yesterday. We ended up not going, so then me and my dad just went around, and we went to Shields and everything, because we didn't end up going to the car show because it was small and just dumb cars that we've already seen before. But yeah, so we went there, and I got some lights for my bike finally. So now my mom, and my dad have lights on our bike. So yeah. And then I believe Brayton still needs some, and then Bailey needs some, but he doesn't usually ride his bike, so I don't think we're gonna get him any. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And I think that's pretty much all I needed to talk about. I'm gonna pause the camera real quick and make sure that is everything. So yeah, I think that is everything. I even showed the picture from Home Depot with body bags. But yeah, so that is everything. Please leave in the comment what your favorite part is. Leave in the comments, like, if you watched till the end, and if you're excited for the knife unboxing and review. I know I am. I'm really excited for my OTF. It will be really cool. And it's like pretty much the last type of knife I need for my collection, and then I have pretty much all the types of knives I've ever wanted, including swords. Like, a katana's like my most wanted of all time. and I got that, and yet that's still not even the last one that I'm getting. So yeah, but I'm getting that, and yeah, so that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, we'll see you next episode, which I really don't think there's gonna be any others, but also what I'm excited for is it will be my first unboxing with that LED light, because I had these two over LEDs, but then that was yellow. So of course tomorrow I'm gonna have this lighting, absolutely great lighting. But so yeah, if you want to see the unboxing, it'll be up tomorrow. Of course, probably if it comes by FedEx, probably about 1. But if it comes by UPS, which it most likely will be, probably about 2 or 3. Well, it depends on how long it is, but just think probably 1 to 5, I would say. 1 to 5 p.m. And of course I live in Montana, so it might be different from your time range. But yeah, so before this episode gets to like 20 minutes, which it probably already is because of the car show slideshow at the beginning, I'm just going to say bye for now. I will see you on the unboxing tomorrow. Sorry there hasn't been an episode for like 3 or 4 days now. But this is kind of just a little update on everything that's been going on. You guys are all updated on everything in my life as of right now. Oh yeah, we saw 3 movies. One was Zoolander 2. It was kind of weird and pretty awkward to watch with my family and everything. But I mean, it wasn't horrible, it's just it was awkward. Gods of Egypt, which was just kind of long and it got really kind of boring. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it still was not that great. But 13 Hours we also watched, and that was a really good movie. It was like a long movie, but it really did not seem that long, and it was like literally like not action like the first 15 or 20 minutes, but the rest of it was just like pure action. It was a really good movie, so I would check out those 3 movies, definitely 13 Hours. And yeah, make sure to check out Heathens by 21 Pilots, and that is pretty much it for this episode. You guys are all updated on everything going on in my life right now. And I'll see you for the unboxing and review tomorrow. Make sure to get excited. I know I am. I want my knife. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye!